Hey everyone, you haven't seen us for a while. That's because everybody got really sick again. This time we had fevers and coughing and it was miserable. And everybody was feeling horrible. And just because you feel bad doesn't mean that you can get out of doing chores. Chores still have to be done. We did a pretty good job of keeping up with everything, even though everybody wasn't feeling well. Except we ran out of chicken feed.
This chicken is going to be the chicken that comes with us. Her name is Squishy. Wow, she's warm. She is a special chicken because my cousin named her.
I have this problem that I am really forgetful, like really bad all the time. If I don't write things down on a list, I don't have a hope and a prayer of keeping track of things at all. So I have had to create these systems in my life to help remember things. I will never lose my wallet because I put it in the same place, and I always hang my purse on the same hook. I put my jacket on the same hook all the time. I take my shoes off when I come in the door and leave them in the same place. But because I know this about myself, I try to be careful to remember things. And I can tell you, in my entire adult life, I have only ever forgotten my purse once. Until the other day when I hopped in the car to get some groceries, hit the remote start on the key for the truck, put the baby in his car seat, put on my jacket, grabbed the diaper bag, drove to town, pulled in the parking lot, went to grab my purse, and yeah, I didn't have it with me. 20-minute detour, had to go back home to get my purse. That doesn't ever happen to me. So the funny part about that story is that I am not the only one that fell victim to severe sleep deprivation affecting the brain. That same night, Ethan had to run to town. He got all the way there, parked in the parking lot, realized he forgot his wallet. I have to start being really careful and take care of the stove. If you look closely, you probably can't see. I burned off half the length of my eyelashes and a bunch of my eyebrows. I don't want to forget my sunglasses. And there's something else I forgot.
What?
I'm gonna tell you about that later. First, breakfast, coffee, and a trip to town for chicken feed.
He's not here.
Where is Lauren?
I don't know.
Should we get him?
He's coming. This is Mount Lawrence. There are also other parts of the slide. Cool staircase over here. There's a slide on the staircase so that you can knock people down as they're walking up. Grab them and basically land in a pile of snow.
You ready to go, dude? All set?
Yep.
For you or for your chickens? You think you want to eat it? Do you think you want to eat those?
No.
No. Yeah, no. I'm just told Dad to delete that all.
couldn't find the pots.
Right? These things did not work well, remember?
I think so.
Those were the ones that we had bad starts in last year, right? So, let's get a plastic tray or, yeah. Let's do one of these.
The only thing you can't use are my hanging pots, my special ones. I do my own like transplant. I transplant plants from our property like raspberry bushes, black cap bushes, and blackberry bushes, and strawberry bushes. So that's why I want those pots.
In case you're wondering, we did not starve the chickens this morning. They had a big bucket of scraps left over from leftovers in the fridge that we never ate, and a big bucket of oats. But they'll be happy to have feed again. So what's the other thing I forgot? Well, do you remember when I showed you our awesome grow tent? I don't know how many weeks ago it was, and I was gonna plant something. Let's take a look back and see what happened. What, 3 weeks, 4 weeks ago? So I'm pretty sure Ethan thinks I'm a little crazy for doing this way.
Just a little bit.
But I'm a little concerned about germinating the seeds in the big pots in the grow tent. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take paper towels. We're gonna get them damp.
Paper towels.
We're gonna put a few seeds of each wrapped up in the paper towel and seal it in a Ziploc bag and put it up on top of the cabinet or refrigerator someplace where it's semi-warm and semi-dark, and let it sit for the next couple of weeks.
All right, girls, do you want to help?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now what do we do? We put it on.
We're gonna put it
Yeah,
in
let's
different
put it
towels
right
so that
here.
it can get wrapped up.
Should I do one?
Sure.
Well, we've got another variety.
Okay, so now we're just gonna take this, and then I'm gonna go like that. It's called the chocolate boot jalokia.
Is that for making mole stuff?
Mole, mole, mole.
Mole, mole, mole. Is that what it's called, right?
I know we're not supposed to talk about the mole.
Okay, done.
All right, so the next one we have is the pepper white habaneros, which I like a lot because they tend to be always at least kind of spicy. Like I've never had a habanero where I go, this tastes like a green pepper.
Right.
I've had habaneros where I go, this isn't like
It's like
super,
a jalapeno spicy,
isn't super spicy, but I've never had it be where like I literally can't tell that this is supposed to be hot. And sometimes they're obviously quite hot, which is great. All right, these are Aurora hot peppers, which I have never heard of. I don't know.
Aurora Borealis?
Like Aurora Borealis, and I don't know anything
Open them.
about these peppers. You want to open it? Okay.
Careful not to spill
There
them.
you go. All right. All right, let's see what we got here. Ooh, Jess put them inside of a little. Wow, these must be super
Special.
special.
Oh, how many are in there?
Only 4.
Ooh, should we choose different ones?
No.
Are you
Why?
sure? Well, because what if they don't work?
She's so certain about how this is gonna
No,
work.
here's where my brain goes with this. It wouldn't matter if we were doing it this way or planting them any other way. I would be like, oh my gosh, we only have 4 seeds. We shouldn't plant them at all. This is what I do with things.
Well, then they
And
will
then
eventually,
never experience
germination
it.
goes down to 0.
I know.
Then they'll be useless.
That's my point, so let's go ahead and do it.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to put these right up there, and I'll check back with you guys in a few weeks and let you know how they did. I forgot about my pepper seeds. Seriously, don't know how I forgot. How could I forget? We were gonna grow peppers. We were so excited. I totally forgot. So I have 3 pots ready to go, watered soil, and I'm gonna put these seeds in the soil. See how this is gonna work, because I checked them this morning and guess what? See? Look at that.
What?
Oh, it broke off from that. But I don't know, we're just gonna go ahead and put them all in there and see. We'll try it and see. There's no guarantee that this is gonna work. I have absolutely no idea if that will work. I kind of left them in that wet paper towel for a really long time, but they sprouted. So that part of it totally worked. I told Ethan it was gonna work, and I was right. It works to sprout seeds that way. As long as you don't forget about them for like 3 weeks or whatever. So I don't know if any of those will germinate, the ones that hadn't, or if those will continue to grow. But we've got the light on, and maybe we'll have some peppers. We'll see.
Ready? Now I generally do 1 to 1.5 scoops, so that was about 1/2 scoop, so it'll feed them a little bit extra. What are you doing? Are you going to put your mouth? You're going like the shortest distance between 2 objects is a straight line. Okay. Yeah.
And you go, don't let all the chickens out. Okay, because we don't want them. There you go.
Chickens!
You just dump it all over on top of the chicken.
I didn't mean to. It ran right under the. Excuse me, Mom.
It's gonna be cold again tonight. It could dip down into the double-digit negative overnight lows. Ugh, I'm so ready to be done with winter. And done filling the wood boiler every day. And we're almost out of wood. We're gonna have to get more firewood done, like, soon.